Ranking tbate chapters was the best part too. Getting right into it, we have Chapter 2. Now early on in this series, we'll probably see a lot of these earlier chapters as the story and art does pick up quite a bit later on down the line. Also, earlier chapters usually suffer from being a lot shorter than that of new ones, so they can tend to be worse by default due to just having less content, although that won't always be the case. But getting into the chapter, it starts with a few lines about Arthur's life as a king, which leads into him learning how to crawl as a baby for the first time. But it is nice seeing art of his old life, as it's not something we usually get a lot of throughout the comic, but that we will get a lot more of once the comic eventually makes its return. Arthur then gets put to bed, and once out of sight gets out in seek of books to learn more about the world he's in. From here on, we get quite a bit of exposition about the structure of the Caven featuring the three major kingdoms, Sapin, Darv, and Eleanor. We then get more exposition about Mana as he learns about all the basics while also realizing it shares similarities with Key from his old world, with some differences which he explains. The chapter finishes with Arthur starting to focus on his mana core, but as it seems like it's working, he then gets caught and well, yeah. Overall, yes, it's a mostly exposition-based chapter as it's very early on in the story, so it needs to tell both us, the reader, and Arthur about the world, which is usually quite common in these guys as a whole. But aside from all the information, there's some light-hearted moments, but really nothing to latch onto. With also a lot of comparisons being drawn to Mushoku Tensei at this stage, before it takes a turn for its own course. Going forward, I'll probably try and make this a weekly series, so stay tuned for more, and also any feedback is appreciated.